So it's not that we're, put in the corner anywhere. It's just that we came to a quiet place right before the convention started back up again. We're at Classic Game Fest in Austin.
Day 2.
Day 2. I did actually 2's over here, so there we go. We are actually looking forward to having a easier day now that we have surveyed what the what the entire spread is. So much better this year.
Yes.
They have definitely opened up another hallway, so now there is more room and space to breathe. And on top of that, the music is also put into a second hallway.
Yes.
So now noise is not immediately all surrounding you and, pretty much crashing all over your head. So it's kind of nice that they had separated those venues, but still kept it pretty open for more gaming, console gaming and arcade gaming too. So there was a lot more of that this year.
Yeah, I agree. And I like that the music was set up with the actual arcade and the free play area.
Yes.
Because then that way you're kicking ass to a soundtrack, which is great. So,
I think so.
And we got to see Bitforce and 1UP. And yeah, and
Doug
Funny, he was awesome. And it's just really cool to be around fellow gaming nerds. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
And today we're gonna see Tech Force.
Yeah.
He's actually in the crowd behind us, but I didn't want to be weird and be like, oh my God! Yeah.
So totally nerd out. But we didn't go full on going through and looking for games and buying everything that we saw.
We're on a budget.
We're on a budget, so we were really conservative this year. But we got a few good games, especially ones that we really wanted on our list, or ones that we saw that was a great deal and we didn't want to pass it up.
Yeah.
So I think that was great. And there's a little bit more, but I think we're also reserving some of the stuff for Let's Play for next weekend. So we'll see what all they have there.
Yeah.
Especially since this is a first for both conventions, because I think this is the first time both conventions will be opening up a lot more and having more vendors there too in the space. Especially in lieu of Let's Play moving to Irving, so we'll see how that goes this coming weekend.
Because Let's Play has grown significantly in the last 2 or 3 years that they've been around. So this is going to be year 3 for them. So we'll see what happens there. But Classic Game Fest has been awesome. We've been running around Austin just looking at all the sales and everything. And we got some really good ones. What is your favorite one that you have gotten so far in terms of games?
That I've gotten so far, I did find the Kingdom Hearts ones for about $10 a piece, and that was to me a deal because I've been seeing everyone selling from 12 to 15, maybe even 20. It just depends on how conservative the buyer wants to be. But that's definitely been my get. But I'm on the hunt for some other games too that we'll probably explain in the aftermath of the entire convention. But we'll let you know.
Yeah. Yay.
So here is the footage.
Morning. Welcome to Classic Game Fest 2017. We just saw Billy Mitchell at the door, secretly there, lovely back of the head. All right, let's go get broke, y'all. I'm about to take one for our Facebook. Anybody want a table?
That is cool.
That is gnarly. I would so buy one.
Even better if that opens, you can store stuff in it.
Yeah, a nice storage bench. That would be cool.
You open, blow in it.
And it still doesn't work. I'm like, no! All right.
Okay,
which one would you take? Which one would you take if you had to choose between all this awesome?
Oh, that's cool. Which one would I take?
Whoa.
Hello.
That's cool.
I know, right? It's like deciding between favorite children.
Probably
Make sure to stop by Steven Glitters
Yeah.
109 for the finest leatherwork and supplies.
Do stuff.
Yeah. Either that or the Five Boys. If I had that type of cash flow. Oh my God.
I'm torn between the Game Boy and the PlayStation, the original PlayStation.
Right.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
It does have practicality.
That is so cool. Storage.
See, we called it.
Oh my gosh, that is neat. That is cool.
Where's my chin? It's on the ground.
Right. But see, my problem is like once I open that, Man and Shadow will be trying to get inside and use that as their little nest. Oh, that is so cool.
Bless y'all for being practical.
Like, do you guys have business cards? This is amazing. To hype all up. This is cool. I like the PlayStation one.
Hello?
Can we? This is so cool. Thank you.
Cool. I like this. I like this a lot.
Like,
oh my god.
like,
The money.
I know I need to ask for Christmas. It's gonna happen.
Sorry. Ooh. Let's see what they got this year.
And guess what? The first thing we see is
Ghost Recon.
for you and you and you and you and you.
Rainbow 6-3. Medal of Honor. Lots of Medal of Honor. Lots of Tom Clancy. I'm seeing a pattern here.
A few.
Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero.
Ah,
Oh, Hitman 2. So fun. Splinter Cell. So fun. Big serious. Guitar Hero. Jesus. Lots of Grand Theft Autos. I remember this game. Splinter Cell. Lord of the Rings. Wow.
Call of Duty. See, your finest homes or finest hood? Finest hour.
Dead to Rights. I've heard some things about this one.
I have to dig for a minute. Cool.
Commodore. Talk about a throwback.
Nice throwback. Way back.
I wish I could bring my mom here. She would have a fit.
I remember this place from last year. Connect 4. Wow.
Oh, I remember these.
I remember these.
Yeah. I feel like these should be in the video game museum.
Make sure to click listed by Robin Hayes Creations at the 805 to get custom made handmade flags. Time to join that.
Crash
I
Bandicoot.
don't have any other loose Genesis manuals. I'm looking for Bloodlines and
Original.
Jam and Earl 2.
No, they're all here. I mean, I don't think I have either of those.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I know finding Genesis manuals sucks. I have a import Master System collection.
Yeah.
Manuals for those is torture. I never see lots of them. I never and they're imports, so I'm not gonna be like able to go to a game store and buy some or whatever.
Yeah, that's not something that you're gonna find.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah,
Wow.
I partially regret it, but so many of them came to me in like huge cheap lots, like $4 a piece. At that point,
Get back on, because I might get some.
but
Wow, look at this. Wow. Collector's edition of Dragon Age. Now with more spiders. Oh, spiders for you and you and you and you and you and you. And you. And you. Oh, I love that Street Fighter over there. Yeah, that's cool. My mom did say that she wanted my Yoda to talk to the hand. Oh, check out the Overwatch one.
Like it? Yeah. Very easily out.
I love the Overwatch one. Where is it?
I knew whiskey. Free.
And I have the Mercy one.
I feel like there should be a death battle between McCree and John Marston.
I think so. John Marston's like, I knew this bitch. Oh, they have a ton of Overwatch. Holy grail. And holy smack. Digging, here we go. Thank you. Backpacks can be dangerous sometimes. Really good.
No problem. You're here in Austin? So yeah, not too terribly.
I've been looking at so many different books and I find my comic book.
That's Mario. That's Mario.
Oh wow. Talk about old school.
for you, my man? Can't get it to start. Oh no. What's going on? Is it frozen? Well, it's not frozen. I think we'll move up and down.
I would probably break it. Magnets! Most awesome magnets ever. But that dog from Duck Hunt, we will have issues in words.
Right now. Yes. Uh-oh, here he is. He's running a little late.
I think that's like the best head of hair I've ever seen. I don't know. It's magic.
I feel like he uses a special hat, you know?
Just immaculate. Oh, they have the Marty McFly hat. Wait, that didn't sound right. Oh, it's true.
Like 10 to and you started practicing?
Yeah, that's what it is.
They're really nice on my house. No, tomorrow, they're pretty awesome. Their website time is great. Oh,
toys in my Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, so I'll take you like this right here. Alright. Oh, you like this?
Burger time? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in a while.
oh my gosh. Oh, don't mess up, don't mess up.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
I've
Yay!
played in such a long time, man. It's crazy.
I was like, I can't help it. Super Mario World was my jam.
Yeah. Super Mario 3
Oh yeah.
was it for me. I like having the little raccoon tail.
I do too. I have like a lot of the swag you can have and you can store it too.
Oh. Hell yeah.
I'd rather have the original. Hell yeah, about to light these up now. It's been so long since I played. How come he can just walk through the wall and I can't?
Because it's a conspiracy.
It is. I can't get out there.
Are you trying to skip a level?
Yeah. That's okay. I don't think I've done it like the old school way in a long time.
Me either.
No! Get out the way!
Alright. Oh man. The irony.
I'm all little again. A little in real life. It's not fun.
Sound alright. As you give me like one life, one life to live.
I forgot you could go down there. Isn't it frustrating? Like,
Yes. I forgot, start literally means start in this game.
yeah, there are no such things as checkpoints. I think that's why I like Sonic so much, because at least in the game you had checkpoints. And so you didn't have to start all the way at the beginning.
And this one, you do, but I guess it's like when your lives are up, then you're like really screwed.
Right. Little bastard.
Like, this is kind of wrong.
I still like the Dorkly's approach where like he suffers from the deal where he has to grow a lot and keeps growing until his heart just gives out. I'm like, yep, that's pretty much what happens when you're on too much sugar.
Like, fuck all that. Speed run!
I'm on motherfucking family.
I hate this level. It's fucking stressful. Burn them down. Burn them down. Oh. Try to stay alive. Speed run. Go, go, go.
Go, go, Mario Rangers.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he got me stressed out.
Oh, that shit's not fair.
Go, go, go. That little. What an asshole, though.
Sure.
That's why nobody likes you. It's like, I guess. Hey! You did that. I suck at this. I'm not good at this game. Lies. All lies.
I'm
I
not
saw
good.
that.
I'm not good. I'm not good
Out there
at castle
finessing on
play.
these levels. Whatever.
I'm not good at castle play. Like I've not beaten it to level 8 at all. Yeah, this is as far as I get.
Fire power!
Fire crotch.
Oh. Oh.
So what you're going to do is
Plus, I need to charge my phone anyway.
Yeah. It's Street Fighter. We were almost ready and now we're not.
Let's go!
Welcome back, everybody. Or welcome.
Day 2. Let business resume. And we're just so limping. Okay. Good morning. How are you? No, thank you. I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're excited.
Oh yeah.
Happy cheerful.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I love her hat.
Thank you.
Hi, beautiful people.
Hi.
We're here
Chilling.
at Classic Game Fest, just chilling out, watching people. We're in the beanbag corner. That's someone's butt. There's a free play area right over here. A little bit empty at the moment because there are some games not working. And then further in the corner we have arcades.
We actually got to play the Atari version of the pinball. Handboard.
Yeah. It was interesting. It'd be nice if it actually works properly, but
If I know how to talk,
yeah, it's all good.
language is, something.
And then over here we have kind of a mini museum of consoles all the way from the beginning to current gen. But yeah, PS2, Xbox, all that jazz, Atari.
And what we didn't realize is that they set this up to be the second hallway to be in the fashion of a controller. So the gaming console area over here is in a cross.
A D-pad. Yep.
D-pad cross.
Yes.
And so, and then like these two tables for the museum are supposed to be your select to start buttons.
See? Boop, boop. Yeah, D-pad. Oh, hi.
And then the tables are of course supposed to represent your buttons.
Yeah.
Your masters.
So yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of room, plenty of space to walk around, and you don't feel as crowded as before. We haven't gone over really to the PC area, free play.
It's always been pretty.
But if they have some Oregon Trail, I'd love to do that.
I really want to play Wolfenstein. I've never played Wolfenstein. I really want to play.
I want to play Doom.
The demo. I got the demo for Doom on PS4 and it was free. So I'm like,
righteous.
So I'm like, of course the demos are supposed to be free, except for your time. Times are always in time suck, isn't it? But I hope to play that soon so I can see what this new one's about. Because I thought it wasn't as good as a lot of people were thinking, but from what I gather, like the reviews have been pretty good for Doom. So
righteous. Yeah, I think we've pretty much done most of our shopping. Tiff, what did you get?
Too much stuff. I managed to find a classic series for the Game Boy Advance that you can play on your DS for both the Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. So Link 2. And then I also got Kingdom Hearts. Of course, I already said, but both 1 and 2 for Kingdom Hearts. A couple of a build-a-lot game that I love. I don't care. I love tearing down houses and rebuilding them for a goal. It's just like The Sims. And like a mystery game I've been looking for, but I know with all this we've been price watching and being price conscious a lot more than we were last year. So
because adulting's hard.
Adulting is hard, and it's like also going into the expectation that we have Let's Play this coming weekend. So,
yeah.
So with that, the finances will be able to breathe a little bit. Both of us will have our bank accounts refreshed, so we can go into this a little bit new. But I think I got a good start on a lot of the games that I wanted to finish for the rest of the year. So I'm pretty good.
Gorgeous. Yay.
What about you?
So this year, oh wait, hold on.
Turn around. Every now and again.
That was really good because it's the end of the month. Don't sue me. But I got Indigo Prophecy, the Mark of Creed, Final Fantasy X, and No One Lives Forever. So
No One Lives Forever.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Classic Game Fest, Game Over Video Games, I think they sponsor this event, and so they offer like discounts and freebies and stuff. And so I was able to get a free game. So I was like, oh, No One Lives Forever, perfect.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Shadows of Destiny, but right now I'm like, my budget's a little tight right now, so I'm hoping I can find it during Let's Play.
Yeah.
And also Rogue Galaxy and Odin Sphere, so those are others on my list. But me and Tiff both decided to make lists this year because we're trying to be responsible. And
I got Mirror's Edge too. I forgot. Mirror's Edge.
You did get Mirror's Edge. That's right. So I thought we did really well, all things considered. But yeah, it's like I get paid soon, so
like I swear.
Yeah, Let's Play will be a lot better in terms of reach and flexibility.
But I also always feel bad about is that the vendors, they're so freaking nice.
Yeah.
And it's like, I would love to buy something from you guys, but number one, it's like, I have to be price conscious because you don't have the best price here.
No.
A lot of you do. Or you have to make the tough choice of getting this game that's really rare that you can't find anywhere else.
And like some really good sources of getting games, half-price books, surprisingly. If you have one in your area, check their gaming section, especially for PC. I found Rogue Galaxy, they have a lot of their games usually for under $10.
Wow.
Unless it's something like really super rare. I think the only exception was maybe Okami was like 20, and then I found the original Deus Ex.
Yeah.
And
it was a pretty box.
The PC version, and that one was a good penny, but it was the original big box. So it's like I
can't argue with that.
Yeah, I get
it looked pretty pristine. Like Harley been probably taken out of the package once or twice.
Right. And then if I had the budget, I would have gotten it. But it's like womp womp. And then we saw there are other things that we're looking for, like Killzone is on both of our lists. Yeah.
Except it was like that debate of whether to have like Killzone individually or get that trilogy. I'm like, I want to get that trilogy because it's either on PS3 or PS4. So I'm like, and that'll be a great thing because I think it is co-op on some of the options. So it'll be nice for us to be able to play that together.
But we have to show you, there's a basketball game that we played where you basically have to punch people in the face. And it's hilarious.
I was crying. I laughed.
We couldn't even
so
play the
hard.
game properly because Tiffany's teammate, because we had to play opposite each other.
What'd you name him, Scott?
Yeah, I named him because he was on my
your list for a minute.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I just hated playing against Tiffany. It would be great if we combined forces and just punch people in the face. It's like a great combination of hockey and basketball, and I like that. They were allowed to fight.
Especially deliberately punching, and there's no penalties at all, no shoving.
And people would fall for no reason, and apparently people throw drinks and trash on the court, so it could slip you up. But it was just funny because the whole time my character was doing this.
I still didn't understand how mine was just tuck and roll like he was on fire. I'm like, why are you rolling off screen like this, player? I mean,
I really tried
Milk Dud.
Not to punch you, but I was happy about punching my teammate.
I was just pushing buttons. I was pushing buttons like I was playing Street Fighter.
But it was good. It reminded me of like NBA Jam, but without.
Speaking of which, it's over there and it's available. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Bye. The wrap up. Literally going down. I'm okay with it because you know why? I'm broke.
I'm okay with going home because of that. But next weekend,
it's gonna be a new thing. At least this won't be. Oh, so y'all won't even like don't want people to really doll. It's just like no, we're literally closing things down. Bye, Classic.
And then, as you know, the last weekend we previously attended Classic Game Fest in Austin. We did some gaming there. In terms of actually playing games, I think the favorite moment was NBA Jam.
Yes.
We decided to pick it up on the Genesis and just play. And at the very last second, Tiffany was like, well, there's nothing I could do. Let me just throw the ball all the way from the other side of the court. Made it three-pointer right at the last second. I think, dude, you ended up winning the game, right?
Yeah, because I was 2 points down.
That was awesome.
And that pretty much, like, I managed to win by that 1 point. And we just literally just did, oh!
Yeah.
But that was just the most epic thing in my life. That just gave us life. It was awesome.
It was amazing. And we caused a little bit of a ruckus because I don't think even we were expecting it. Tiffany was just like, well, I have nothing else left to do, so fuck it. And it just happened, and we just lost our shit. It was great.
Epic.
Tiff, what was your impression of Classic Game Fest?
Oh my gosh, so much better than last year. Definitely made a better impression for me, especially since they have a second hallway. So the complication of having both panels and a concert stage in the same area with all the vendors, like right next door to everybody, it was just such a deafening experience. But now they put them in separate hallways and also moved all the console gaming and arcade gaming into this space, separated by barriers so that each space could breathe and have its own little world to live in. And so it made the world a difference. That was a great choice. What did you think?
I think it was a wonderful idea because then you could actually talk to vendors. Because one of the problems we had last year was just basically trying to shop or talk to people. You were trying to fight over the music. It's not that the music was bad, it just makes for hard to interact actually with people,
especially the closer you got to it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And you had to scream your prices, and that shouldn't be the case.
And it made it a lot better in terms of traffic flow too, because then people weren't clustered up all together. You had room to kind of breathe and move around, and I don't think there was ever a moment that I felt claustrophobic or anything like that.
Except for like going into Game Exchange, or certain booths had a little bit more traffic than others, but
and the musicians stage had plenty of space for you to move around, and if you wanted to rock out or if you wanted to take pictures or video, there was plenty of space to do that. So we got to watch more of the music artists this year, which was really fun. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite artists was Samus. She was the only, I think one of two maybe female rappers, but the only black female rapper that was there. And she just touched my soul in so many ways. Her music talks a lot about being a gamer, but also the intersection of being a black female nerd and being in academia and dealing with mental health and all sorts of different things. And it's like, oh my God, I love you so much. I think my favorite song of hers was Say My Name, and it was just perfect. So if you get a chance, follow her on Twitter, Samus Music on Twitter, and she is amazing by her stuff. Check her out, and she will change your life, especially if you are a black female nerd. There's so many topics that she speaks on that it's like, oh my God, this is me.
It gives life.
Where have you been all my life?
Kadesh.
Oh
Kadesh killed it. And Kadesh was just one of those in-between acts. He was one of those musicians out of several, especially like One Up, who practically played on everybody's set. Bit Force 2. Most of the time it was improvisation. Wonderful nerdcore harmony. I loved it.
And it was like Megaran, One Up, Kadesh, all these different artists make up the MPC collective. And I guess they help out each other on different tracks and stuff like that. And they do a lot of collaborations. We wanted to see their panel, but I think it conflicted with something else that we were doing at the time. So, but if you ever get a chance, go to Classic Game Fest, because even just with the music artists alone, it is just so much fun. I've never heard of nerdcore trap music, but oh my god,
it happened.
Kadesh,
it totally.
He had the whole place jamming. It was lit, and the other artists were amazing too. We got to see Bitforce again, Tech Force again, and they're just so incredibly talented.
And Doug Funny.
Doug Funny was cool. They're just so great and wonderful people. So yeah,
like I want to buy all your stuff, but by that time it's like I am so terribly broke right now. Just let me get to this second or third payday.
So that was fun.